Movies, 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 a staple of Western civilization, and TV series as well. Has their golden age passed us by? Are movies as we knew them dead, unoriginal, cash-grabbing PR stunts made by hungry legacy studios who have abandoned creativity and quality in favor of making a quick buck? The film industry has changed dramatically over the past couple of decades, and it has led to a dilution of what was once a great industry full of innovation, great storytelling, characters, and plots. But rather than make this another "I long for the old days" kinds of videos, let's frame things with a little personal history lesson. Let's go back to the pre-internet era of movie making and movie going circa 2000 and prior. Perhaps around the turn of the century and prior, movies were something you would look forward to with a family or friends as a special occasion on a weekend at the movie theater every month or so, or something you had to put in minimal work to enjoy. Literally, in the 90s and earlier, if you wanted to watch a movie, you had three basic choices: watch something on TV, in the movie theater, or go to the local Blockbuster or video rental store to take your choice of entertainment back home and pop it into the VCR for a night or two. Then you'd have to rewind the thing and take it back to the store and drop it off, in person. There was a minor physical investment involved. Imagine your grandpa saying, "In my day, we actually had to go down to the local video store or Blockbuster uphill both ways, naked, on our hands to watch our films. We had to wait 45 seconds for the movie to rewind. You runts get it so easy these days. Yeah! Who put my dentures on the VCR?" If you are a functioning and conscious member of society in today's world, you know this is no longer the case. All you have to do to get a movie in front of you is open your phone or sit at home binge-watching Netflix or Amazon series on demand to your heart's content. These kinds of technologies can be wonderful tools of enrichment and creative expression. I just wonder whether the medium itself has cheapened the experience, with the instant and full access to series paradigm somehow lessening appreciation for the experience of watching a movie. TV series, for example, were once a one-time-a-week affair where you had to wait until next Tuesday to see what would happen to your favorite character, or what the outcome was for a two-part episode. Now, you either don't have to wait nearly as long or can binge-watch entire series in a night on Amazon. There's nothing wrong with that. I've done it, but I do notice there seems to be more enrichment when you put things into a slow cooker and, conversely, a bizarre sense of entitlement when you set up a system for Insta-movies. It's metaphorically a culinary masterpiece versus fast food takeout. For example, I remember very clearly a certain popular series on Amazon was getting highly negative reviews because they put episodes on a drip schedule.
They're doing it now!
God forbid people actually had to wait a full week to get to the next episode. When I was growing up, this kind of anticipation kept things interesting. Having some restraint, watching one episode a week was a treat, like a gift you got every 7 days. You'd talk about it at school, geeking out about it with friends, eagerly waiting for the next episode to pop. There were no forums, comment sections, sharing, liking, subscribing. There was more mystery and genuine anticipation. It was like having a 7-course meal, each brought out at the right time so you could fully enjoy each plate individually. Now there is binging, fast food cinema. You can metaphorically stuff your face with an entire series in a night. This was pretty long-winded, so what's my actual point? One thing that made the golden era of film golden was restraint, not only in movies, writing, and the message they sold, but how they were presented. Or, more accurately, restrained accessibility. Movies weren't always available to nearly everybody on the planet at all times like they are now. Since the medium changed to allow us to view things instantly, unfettered, it changes the game and devalues many of the properties that come out by default. With an increase in quantity of entertainment offerings, quality has decreased. Movies of yesteryear had more soul, heart, authenticity, were well built, powerful, steady, and tangible, much more so than what we're seeing today. It's like owning a 1967 Thunderbird, a classic muscle car, and comparing it to the plexiglass laptops on wheels of today. They really don't make them like they used to. Okay, thanks, Grandpa. Quantity, and not necessarily quality, sells nowadays. It seems that with such a dramatic change in how information has been shared over the past 25 years or so, and the constant deluge of new films, series, and the other media elements thrown into the airwaves, that it's been more difficult finding a true gem of a film or a standalone idea, one with meaningful, thoughtful, or even life-changing messages. They are all cawing for your attention, and that can dilute perceptions of something truly good. As I said, I don't want this to be another "I long for the old days," because there are absolutely brilliant productions made by independent studios online or individual content creators. They may be the new pioneers. I may lament a bit how movies have devolved, but that doesn't mean there cannot be great ones to come. What films or series of today do you enjoy that you believe are high quality, engaging, and smart? Leave a comment. Maybe I'll even review some of them on the channel. Anyway, making movies was and still is about making money, no doubt, but I argue 25 years ago or so it was more than that. The movies that stick out in your memory, including TV series, these were the ones that spoke to you, made you think, were fun, highlighted human trials, tribulations, and victories, and not only made tons of money and received numerous accolades, but changed the film landscape, how people thought, and even entire cultures. I actually don't watch very many movies of today for the reasons listed, kind of silly considering this is a movie analysis and review channel at times, but movies of today just don't grab. I'm open to persuasion though. I think with the dramatic changes that came with entering the internet age, we saw a film industry struggling to remain relevant and adjusting to new eyes and new demands. There's a new age ahead, especially with the rapid developments in AI. Any one person can be their own studio now. They can produce, direct, even compose the score with these profound tools, and they're just going to get more and more sophisticated. It's kind of neat. So not all is lost. I believe the golden era of films has passed in its traditional sense, but it can make a return in surprising and delightful ways. What do you think? Have movies and TV series lost their flavor, or is the industry simply in a transition phase to greater things? Check out the next video. You're going to like it.